On September 16, 2024, a bombshell shook the entertainment world as music mogul Sean "Diddy" Combs, also known as Diddy, was arrested under serious charges that spanned a wide range of criminal activities, from racketeering to the exploitation and transportation of individuals for prostitution. This arrest, a part of an ongoing investigation that had begun earlier that year, would ultimately bring his lavish lifestyle, once seen as untouchable, to an abrupt halt. The charges, accusations of abuse, coercion, and the use of his vast business empire to engage in unspeakable crimes, have cast a dark shadow over Combs' illustrious career. The Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, had been monitoring Diddy's activities for months prior to his arrest. The investigation culminated in dramatic raids at his luxury properties in Los Angeles and Miami on March 25, 2024, where authorities seized firearms and confiscated several of his cell phones, potentially holding evidence that could link him to various illegal activities. The arrest, while public, is merely the beginning of what promises to be a protracted legal battle. Diddy stands accused of using his influence in the entertainment industry to manipulate women, threatening and coercing them into fulfilling his desires. The indictment also suggests that he employed his wealth and power to conceal these actions and obstruct justice, leveraging his brand to intimidate those who might speak out. The arrest and the growing scandal. Diddy's arrest sent shockwaves through the music and entertainment industries, where he had long been considered a powerful figure. Known for his success as a producer, entrepreneur, and founder of Bad Boy Records, Combs was seen as one of the architects of modern hip-hop and pop culture. He helped launch the careers of artists such as the notorious B.I.G., Mace, and Faith Evans, and his business ventures range from fashion to alcohol, making him a household name. However, the charges against him revealed a very different side of the mogul, one that was far more sinister. The indictment paints a grim picture of Diddy's alleged actions over the years. According to prosecutors, he not only manipulated and abused women, but also engaged in acts of forced labor, kidnapping, bribery, and corruption. These claims, if true, suggest that Diddy used his celebrity status as a shield to shield himself from accountability. The documents further allege that Combs employed a network of individuals, including staff and associates, who helped facilitate his criminal activities, making it seem as though his actions were part of a well-oiled machine designed to conceal his misdeeds. In response to the charges, Diddy has pleaded not guilty, asserting his innocence in a statement released by his legal team. His attorneys have strongly refuted the claims, calling the case against him a product of a biased justice system. They have vowed to fight the allegations in court and clear his name. The legal team has also requested that the trial, which is expected to take place in spring 2025, occur no later than April or May. However, the ongoing investigation by federal authorities continues to cast a shadow over Diddy's future, and with more witnesses and potential victims expected to come forward, it remains to be seen how this will unfold. Family reactions and public sentiment. As the case develops, the Combs family is grappling with the emotional toll of the charges. Diddy's mother, Janice Smalls Combs, has been outspoken in her support for her son, expressing deep heartbreak over the allegations. She firmly believes that Diddy is being unjustly vilified and emphasized that the public's rush to judgment was unfair. In interviews, Smalls Combs stressed that her son deserves a fair opportunity to present his side of the story in court. "It's painful to see my son judged based on false narratives," she said in an emotional statement. "I have raised him to be a good man, and I know he will prove his innocence." On the other hand, the broader public reaction has been more divided. While many fans continue to support Diddy, others are deeply troubled by the nature of the charges. In particular, the claims of coercion and exploitation have shocked those who once saw him as a philanthropist and role model. The complexity of the case has prompted intense media scrutiny, with tabloids and news outlets closely following every development, while social media has been a battleground for public opinion. The prison environment, a harsh reality. As the legal process unfolds, Diddy's life has drastically changed. He is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, in Brooklyn, New York, a facility infamous for its brutal conditions. MDC has long been known for overcrowding, substandard living conditions, and a reputation for being a hell on earth for its inmates. According to former prisoners and critics of the facility, the conditions are harsh, and the environment is highly restrictive. Inmates at MDC are often housed in cramped, filthy cells that offer minimal privacy and limited comfort. Diddy reportedly is being held in a special housing unit, SHU, isolated from the general prison population for his safety. His cell measures a mere 15 square feet, with only a thin mattress, a small plastic chair, a desk, and a locker for personal belongings. There is little space to move around, and inmates typically have to spend most of their time within these confined quarters, with few opportunities to leave. Diddy's meals are delivered directly to his cell, and he is reportedly allowed 1 hour of recreation per day. However, this time outside his cell is strictly monitored, and he has limited access to social interaction, further isolating him from the outside world. The monotony of prison life and the harsh conditions appear to be weighing heavily on Diddy, as sources close to him indicate that he has become increasingly paranoid, particularly about his food. There are reports suggesting that Diddy refuses to eat meals prepared by prison staff for fear that someone might tamper with his food, possibly poisoning him. The Suicide Watch controversy. In the wake of his arrest, it was revealed that Diddy was placed on suicide watch, a standard procedure for high-profile inmates facing serious charges. Suicide watch is intended to prevent inmates from harming themselves, but it has raised concerns given the stigma it carries. Some have drawn comparisons between Diddy's current situation and that of financier Jeffrey Epstein, who was also placed on suicide watch before his controversial death in 2019. Epstein, awaiting trial for sex trafficking charges, died under suspicious circumstances in his jail cell, with many speculating that he may have been murdered to prevent him from testifying. However, sources close to Diddy have clarified that his placement on suicide watch was not due to any immediate concerns about his mental health. According to Diddy's attorney, the decision was simply a precautionary measure due to the high-profile nature of his case. Diddy's legal team maintains that he is not suicidal and is focused on preparing his defense. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end, his attorney stated. He's innocent, and he is determined to clear his name. Despite this reassurance, many are still alarmed by the comparison to Epstein, raising questions about the treatment of high-profile prisoners in the American prison system. With the mounting pressure of the charges against him and the media circus surrounding his case, Diddy's time behind bars is bound to be challenging, both mentally and emotionally. A case of misinformation and media manipulation. As the legal proceedings continue, misinformation surrounding Diddy's arrest and incarceration has also played a role in shaping public perception. A video purportedly showing Diddy speaking from prison was widely circulated on social media, with many speculating about the authenticity of the footage. The video, which features a man who appears to be Diddy, discussing his emotional state and the aftermath of the 2010 Haiti earthquake, was later debunked by multiple fact-checking websites. It was revealed that the footage actually came from a YouTube video posted by Diddy in January 2010, in which he spoke about his experiences following the earthquake in Haiti. The clip, which showed him in regular clothes and not in prison garb, had been taken out of context and falsely presented as an emotional plea from jail. This incident highlights the dangers of misinformation, especially in high-profile cases like Diddy's, where rumors and false narratives can quickly spread online. Diddy's legal team has also criticized the media for sensationalizing the case, claiming that much of the coverage has been biased and misleading. They argue that the public has been quick to condemn him without fully understanding the complexities of the legal proceedings. The legal team has vowed to continue fighting the charges, insisting that Diddy's side of the story will eventually come to light. What's next for Diddy? As Diddy faces the daunting challenge of defending himself against serious criminal charges, the road ahead is fraught with uncertainty. His time in prison has already been marked by isolation, paranoia, and media scrutiny, but he remains determined to clear his name. Whether or not he is found guilty or innocent, the case will undoubtedly have lasting repercussions on his career and legacy. For now, Diddy's fate lies in the hands of the justice system, and his supporters continue to hope that he will be given a fair chance to prove his innocence. However, As more details emerge and the legal battle intensifies, the public's view of the once untouchable mogul may never be the same.